The Undertaker is back. Kane is ready. Together they are the Brothers of Destruction, and tonight they hope to wreak destruction. They are live here on Metal to send a message to the NWO. They are planning to take them down once and for all, and tonight it may be the start live on Metal. In the aftermath of Sacrifice, a legend has returned. The Phenom, The Undertaker, is back in No Limits Wrestling, and his sole purpose at this very moment is to help his brother, Kane, and in turn, the Brothers of Destruction fend off the challenge that the NWO threatens. They are aiming to take out the NWO once for all after the NWO claim to be the most dominant tag team in the business, but that is not all. Also tonight is our main event. Kurt Angle once again puts his undefeated streak on the line when he goes one-on-one with the charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy. How is Kurt Angle feeling after the RKO from Randy Orton this past week? We will find out tonight. Certainly to say that Orton was a little bit irritated after last week is a bit of an understatement. Nevertheless, right now, here is the man who this past week was about to suffer one of the most brutal beatings of his career, when out of the blue, The Undertaker would return for the first time in months and take out Kevin Nash and the Big Show of the NWO, and now Kane makes his way to the ring, but, well, this was advertised as the Brothers of Destruction, but at the moment, it's just Kane in the ring. Where's The Undertaker? Well, I guess here he is, the American Badass, about to make his way to the ring, and he certainly was the knight in shining armor as it pertains to last week. Kane was being assaulted by Kane and the Big Show, who was throttled by the throat and about to suffer, when out of the blue the Undertaker would return to No Limits Wrestling and save his brother Kane, and since then they have vowed to take out the NWO and end their reign of terror as NLW Tag Team Champions. But what the hell do you reckon they're going to say tonight? What have they got on their minds? What have they got to say to the NWO? And more importantly, how are they going to respond after reuniting live here tonight?
You know, throughout all the years, Kane and I, we've never been known for our sense of humor. It hasn't exactly been a decade of laughs. It's been a decade of destruction. But I do have to admit, and I'll be damned if I didn't think it was the funniest thing I ever heard. So, Mr. TV producer man, if you'll roll that footage, I want everybody to take a look at it. This is where the big boys play, huh? Play. We ain't here to play, because nobody wants to face us. Hey, we're here. You want to say something? Bring what you got. The measuring stick just changed around here, buddy. You're looking at it. Kane, you want to see that one more time? I thought so. Now, I told you that was funny. Now, speaking for the two most dominating
forces of destruction, I don't want to feel like we're offended. We find it pretty damn funny. Kane, you think that's funny?
Oh yeah. I'm laughing on the inside.
I thought you might be. Now listen, Kane and I would have been quite happy having a match just to see who the most dominant team is. Wait. But as luck would have it, the stakes, they just rose a little bit. The tag titles are all up for grabs. And I tell you what amuses me more than anything else is the thought of losing their titles. So boys, it breaks down like this. The match has been set. We're gonna decide who gets what title. Why don't we have a match to see who the most dominant team is?
Well, if that wasn't a huge challenge, I don't know what is. It sounds to me like The Undertaker and Kane have set their momentum and set their sights not only on the NWO, not only ending their reign of terror, but also to take the NLW Tag Team Championships from them. This is huge news. The Undertaker's already back, and he's already intending to kick ass and take names alongside his brother, the Demon and the Phenom, together again in one united stance to take out the New World Order here in NLW. Are we looking at the next Tag Team Champions? We sure as hell could be.
As the heat is on, the temperature rises. Under the sweltering summer sun comes an event so intense, you may be burned. There are no restrictions. It's all about the fight. You guys might want to get an ice pack, 'cause there's gonna be a heat wave.
We have just heard what the Brothers of Destruction had to say, and the Commissioner liked it so much that the match has been made official. It is going to take place at Heatwave for the NLW Tag Team Championships. Undertaker and Kane, as the Brothers of Destruction get their first shot at the Tag Team titles when they take on the NWO, Kevin Nash and the Big Show. That is a Heatwave, but right now is a Hardcore Championship triple threat contest, scheduled for one fall. And about to make his way to the ring, the man who this past week successfully defended his Hardcore Championship against R-Truth, after successfully defending it at Sacrifice in Barbed Wire Massacre against John Cena. Raven has been on a roll. However, he did fail to win that Battle Royal to crown a new #1 contender for the world title. He still has that Hardcore Championship around his waist, and that to him is important at the moment. Right now though, he may not even have to be pinned to lose his championship, although by the sounds of it, his two opponents may very well work together in this upcoming triple threat matchup. The vampire-like brood about to make their way to the ring for this Hardcore Championship contest. The proteges of Gangrel, Fawn, Burchill, one of them tonight could be walking out of here as the new Hardcore Champion. They are certainly unified. Both of these guys want to be champions, preferably tag team champions, but tonight they have a shot at the Hardcore title. Look at Raven with that Singapore cane, and look at this, leveling out both Fawn and Burchill, and now striking Fawn with that kendo stick. And remember, this is triple threat rules. Anybody can be pinned. And the winner of this matchup, the person to get the first fall, is going to win the Hardcore title. And remember, false count anywhere, no disqualifications and no count out. only way to win is pinfall or submission anywhere around the ringside area or even in the arena. As Thorne gets that table out now, and it looks as if the Brood are going to try and work together to take out the Hardcore Champion here. But Raven with that ladder spins it around and knocks Thorne almost unconscious to the ringside floor. And now a drop kick by Burchill sends the ladder off of the face of Raven, and again that trash can into the face of the Hardcore Champion. Thorne and Burchill, one of the newest tag teams on the scene here in NLW, would love to be walking out of here with any sort of gold, and it looks as if it might happen right now as Thorne sends Raven into the announce table as it crushes him. And here's the cover on the outside. Remember, false count anywhere in this kind of matchup. Burchill can't believe he didn't get the win there. And now there you see a stomp by Kevin Thorne. These two are proteges of Gangrel, and they've taken what they've learned in stride with a vicious chair shot to the back of Raven. He's in the ring now, and a Hurricane Rana by Burchill. The Brood working well together, and although this is a triple threat matchup, in essence this is a handicap match for Raven. He's got to challenge both of these guys, and what a leg drop on the apron on that steel chair to the back of the skull of the Hardcore Champion. The table's been set up outside. There's another table in the ring as well. Thorne dropping that big elbow onto the trash can, onto Raven's face. And now they're working well together at the moment. But at the end of the day, it's every man for himself. But what are they thinking here? And oh my, that backfired! That backfired in a major way. He went through the table here at ringside, and now my. Going through the table did Burchill, but Thorne managed to stop himself from suffering the same fate, and now he's setting up that table in the ring. Raven may be in trouble here. We're going to see a crucifix. Powerbomb, no! Look at Burchill in the ring. And Burchill with a roll up on his partner, Kevin Thorne. And we know it's every man for himself, but we thought they were working together, but apparently not. The Hardcore Champion is bigger than any team in this company. Thorne can't believe that he's just been backstabbed, and now he's taking his frustrations out on his partner with a crucifix powerbomb through the damn table. And Thorne says, if you're going to play that way, I'm going to play that way. But he's getting played right now. Raven with the DDT, and the Raven effect affects Thorne in a massive way. Raven is still the NLW Hardcore Champion here tonight on Metal. My God. Well, it looks as if the plan of working together for the Brood combusted pretty quickly. Raven is still the Hardcore Champion. Raven is still going to defend it into the future. Well, Raven was almost lucky to suffer the same fate as many in the past at the hands of the Brood, but now you see that Raven effect and that crucifix powerbomb through the table. Burchill and Thorne realising they weren't going to be able to work together. The Hardcore Championship just too important for both of these guys, and obviously it was every man for himself, and Burchill still trying to fight and argue with Thorne, but oh, now look at this. Well, what is he doing out here? Mr. Anderson apparently scouting Raven for some reason. Anderson talking to Raven right there. The Brood have not been victorious, but what the hell does Mr. Anderson want? Why is Mr. Anderson out here? He's certainly locked in an intense glare with the Hardcore Champion, but we'll see how that develops. Still to come, however, is our main event, the undefeated Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, set to go one-on-one with the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. Angle versus Hardy. It is coming up right after the break. Do not miss it.
Oh great, it's you again. You make my day, R-Truth. You really do. As a matter of fact, I gotta ask you something as well. Does your face still hurt after getting your head kicked in by Hernandez this past week? No, I'm sorry. Oh, what about getting put through that table at the hands of Raven? No? How about the fact that you lost the X Division Championship match at Sacrifice as well? And now, I did ask you to go away and come back to me. I have considered the request that you made to have a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, but in my mind, why should I give it to a guy who's lost the shot I gave him for the X Division title lost the shot I gave him for the Hardcore Championship, and lost the shot I gave him to compete for the World Championship. Now by this time, after next episode, we will know who is going to face Chris Jericho for his Intercontinental Championship at Heatwave. Now I'll tell you who impressed me in that Battle Royal, the man who eliminated you, Hernandez. But then again, there are various other superstars lurking in the background who do kind of deserve a shot over you, but there is going to be a number one contenders match next episode on episode 31. The winner of that one-on-one contest is going to go on and face Chris Jericho for the IC title at Heatwave. I'm strongly considering Hernandez for that match, but I will consider you as well for that number one contenders match next episode. So for now you can go away. I'll consider various superstars, including you, but for now leave my office and come and find me on episode 31, where I will inform you, along with everyone else, what the one-on-one contest is going to be in that number one contenders match for the Intercontinental title. Alright? Just check back with me, trust me.
Well, I'm not sure how happy R-Truth's going to be about that. I mean, you know, asking for a title match for the Intercontinental title, but in the Commissioner's defence, he has had 2 title matches and lost them both, but nevertheless, we'll see how it plays out next episode, and especially this, a blockbuster match made earlier tonight. Big Show's going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker on episode 31. How will the Dead Man take out the Beast? Well, we'll find out, but also CM Punk and Sting, before they face off at Heatwave, they're going to be face-to-face, toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose in the middle of the ring. And right there, on episode 31, what the hell are they going to say to each other? One can only imagine how much is going to take place this next episode. But right now, we have our metal main event, featuring the Olympic gold medalist and the charismatic Enigma, who is about to make his way to the ring. He was in fact third in that Battle Royal, and he almost very nearly went on to Heatwave to challenge Sting. However, CM Punk reversed Hardy over the top rope, and therefore Hardy did lose that Battle Royal, but only just. He didn't go away empty-handed though this past week. He did pick up a victory pinfall over the X-Division champion Austin Aries, and after the matchup tried to shake Aries' hand, but Aries was having none of it. And still, Hardy is here tonight, and you gotta believe that Austin Aries is watching this intently. And now you see Kurt Angle about to make his way to the ring for this matchup against Jeff Hardy. And here you see Angle, for the purpose. Live here tonight, he continues to put his undefeated streak on the line against the charismatic Enigma. Angle is so confident here tonight, and you gotta believe that he is wanting to take out Hardy here tonight. He looks him in the eyes. He is about to go one-on-one with the charismatic Enigma, and this matchup is officially underway. And Angle, don't think he's had it off scot-free a few weeks ago. In fact, for the past few weeks, especially this past week, he was intending to challenge for the world title. When that ended, because of Randy Orton pulling him over the top rope, he was already eliminated from the matchup, and Randy Orton pulling Angle out of the ring and delivering an RKO onto the concrete floor. Well, Angle going to try and forget about that right now. Hardy trying for the hip toss, but a hip toss of his own sends Hardy to the floor. The great technical wrestler that Angle is, and the great high flyer that Hardy is going to make for an amazing metal main event here tonight, and another arm drag by Jeff Hardy. And Hardy, as mentioned before, did pick up a victory over the X-Division champion Austin Aries this past week. Let's not forget about that. But now Angle has Hardy in the corner, and a vicious headbutt by Kurt Angle, sending him in the corner. And now Hardy has him held, head scissors and a takeover with that headlock and the Hurricane Rana over the top rope. And Angle uncharacteristically in trouble. A vicious kick to the skull, and now Hardy diving off the apron onto the prone body of Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist, suffering all the onslaught early on here at the hands of Jeff Hardy. You gotta believe that X-Division champion Austin Aries is watching this. He is gonna be wary after suffering his first pinfall loss this past week. at the hands of Jeff Hardy. Well, he's obviously going to have to be impressed with that one. The crossbody dive off the apron. And you got to believe also that Randy Orton is somewhere watching this matchup. We all know that Kurt Angle is going to want to get his hands on Randy Orton, as you see there, taking his frustrations out over this past week, viciously attacking Jeff Hardy. And you got to believe that Kurt Angle would have rather had to face Randy Orton here tonight, especially after what took place this past week. But still, it is Hardy with all the momentum here and dropping the legs on the groin, and there you see another drop kick to the face of Kurt Angle. Hardy in control for the moment, but how long is this going to last? A springboard moonsault, here's the cover, but immediately, barely a 2 count, Angle kicks out. And can Hardy become the first man to make Angle pin or be submitted here tonight? It could very well happen. He's going for the twist of fate, but reversed, has him held. Another German suplex, flipping Kurt Angle. My God, I'm shell-shocked by that one. And now he's going to go for the Angle slam, but couldn't follow up from that German, and a massive roundhouse spinning heel kick, but another kick out by the Olympic gold medalist. He's only propping himself up in the corner, just about here. And now it looks as if he's going to go for another Irish whip, but reversed into the corner with an elbow by Jeff Hardy. Is he going to go for the Whisper in the Wind, but held by the leg and sent into the corner. And another punch by Kurt Angle, has him held again, and another belly to back suplex, patented by Kurt Angle there. And you gotta wonder how much has Hardy got left in the tank if Angle keeps up these suplexes. He's going for the ankle lock here, and Hardy in a world of pain. May not be the same result as this past week against Aries, but it might be here. Here's a cover, and almost became the first man to pin Kurt Angle. He's already ended one streak this week. He already ended Aries' unbeaten run, and now he's going to end Angle's unbeaten run, is he? A twist of fate, and he looks to follow up here, going to the top rope. But Hardy, now, seeing that Angle's about to get up, and didn't go for the swanton, but he's got caught out, and that is a schoolboy error by Jeff Hardy. Do not trust Angle, and he is in that ankle lock, and he is so close to tapping out. Hardy is in the middle of the ring. There is nowhere for him to go. Can Angle make Hardy tap out here? Oh my God, what? Whoa, where the hell? Where the hell did he come from? I saw a figure jump the barricade, but I thought it was security. No, it's Randy Orton. And for a second time in as many nights, Randy Orton ruins the evening of Kurt Angle. And that slivery viper-like snake snakes his way into the ring yet again and costs Kurt Angle the matchup. Can this guy not let go? Can he not just move on? But no, apparently not. Angle's about to make Hardy, I believe, tap out in that ankle lock, but an RKO. And that vicious viper stands over the prone body of Kurt Angle and already doesn't want anything to do with him. Slithers out of the ring like a freaking snake. And he is sick. This viper needs to be stopped, and he needs to be stopped fast, because he's going to come out of control. In fact, he's already out of control. What the hell does he think he's doing out here? He had no business in this matchup. In fact, he had no business eliminating Kurt Angle from the Battle Royal. For a second time in a row, Randy Orton makes his presence felt. For the second time in a row, he cost Kurt Angle momentum and the matchup. Randy Orton is out for vengeance.